course, about that fantastic win at Old Trafford today. OMG, what a win. Wow, 3-0, probably over half-time, 2-0. Luis Diaz with a brace in the first half. 2 assists from Mohala, the king of Egypt. Then Salah wrapped 56 with a beautiful finish. Sweeping move, really good finish. I don't know what their goalkeeper was at, but I don't rate Onana. He's absolutely brutal. He is crap. But a huge win for the Reds. Just a quick 10-15 minute reaction to it today. I mean, wow. The Reds were that good. The Reds were really pouring at Old Trafford today, weren't they? Gravenberch in midfield. Salah up front, 2 assists and a goal. Could have had a second, to be fair. We could have had 2 or 3 goals. They had 1 or 2 chances. Trzewski, of course, but another clean sheet, of course, for Alisson. 3 clean sheets, 3 wins, 9, 2-0, 2-0, 3-0. International break now. Chiesa, hopefully, still to come into the frame. He'll have a few days to get back into the Liverpool groove as well. He might, I don't know whether he'll be an Italian squad, because of course he hasn't played much football, so maybe give him the 10 days to get stuck into Liverpool and get training and be up and ready to rock for our next game. I think it's Forest at Anfield in 2 weeks. So look, just brilliant day today. As I say, I think Salah was the official man of the match, but I mean, surely Gravenberch was up there with him. 2 of them were immense. Van Dijk was brilliant. Konate was really, really good today, wasn't he? Konate was absolutely brilliant. Alisson, 1 or 2 really good saves. He saves at Old Trafford, don't you? I would have expected him to make those saves, and he did make those today. But I mean, overall, a man, you know, every man stood up. Every man played to slots, you know, tactics. The press was there right from the off. Okay, for 15, maybe 20 minutes, United at home, played well, you know, wanted it, looked hungry, looked ready to rock. But after that, after the first 20, Liverpool, it was all Liverpool. And once the goal went in, 35th minute from Diaz, the header. I mean, you're queuing up in the back post, so Bosley could have headed it if Diaz didn't head it, you know, that type of way. But it's great to see Diaz scoring goals now. I mean, that was the big question mark on Diaz. That is 3rd league goal in 3 games now. Could have had a hat-trick today, to be fair. But he's getting into positions now and he's a lot more clinical. That was the question mark on Diaz, wasn't it? He always seemed to get into positions and have chances in games, but wasn't clinical enough. Today, he was clinical with 2 goals. Absolutely beautiful. The second, a beautiful one into the corner. No chance for Onana. It was absolutely, and just before half-time, it was the killer. It was the killer second goal today. But I mean, overall, happy. I mean, Slot couldn't have had it much better, could he? I mean, you know, first 3 games, Ipswich away, first game, tricky, newly promoted team. It was 0-0 at half-time, made that change, and then Konate came on, took the game, we got the 2 goals, and then won that game. That was a potential bananas in the opener. Then Brentford at Anfield really controlled that, really did it, and took our goals well in that game too. Every game throws up different, you know, different things to work out, and Liverpool at the moment look absolutely brilliant, and Slot's tactics are working a treat, and it looks really good, doesn't it? He was left a really good squad, it has to be fair. He was left a really good squad. I mean, Klopp left a really good squad. I was worried with only, you know, Chiesa coming in, and, you know, he could be a week or 2 away. But we owned Man United today, says Callum. Absolutely, my friend. Mo Salah owns Old Trafford. I don't know the stat, but he's 10 goals at Old Trafford, the same amount as Martial, and he's only 7 off Ronaldo. So, I mean, unbelievable. Mo Salah loves Old Trafford. I think it's his 7th consecutive goal at Old Trafford, something like unbelievable, Mo. And as we heard him saying on the interview after the game, it is a season. His season ends next season. His contract is up. The big question is, can Liverpool give him an extended contract? I would straight now. He looks fitter. He looks the new haircut. He looks ready to rock. I'd give him another 2 seasons. I really would. I think he'd easily have another 2 seasons after this season. He looks hungry. Hopefully we can get him over the line, get Trent over the line, and get Van Dijk. Famous cliche to be like new signings, but if we could get those 3 extended contracts, that would be huge for the club. Absolutely huge for the club. So hopefully they're working on a new contract for Mo, Trent and Van. That's the big question mark. You know, the fact that they didn't bring much in the summer, they should have money there for wages and stuff to give improved wages to like Salah, Trent and Van Dijk, because we cannot afford to lose any of them. Never mind one of them. and just shows you today. I mean, Salah, wow. Gravenberch is really grown into that position as well today, isn't he? Gravenberch has been absolutely brilliant ever since. And I did say it last few months that Gravenberch could excel under Slot. The new manager, Dutch backing. Gravenberch's a Dutch international, of course, coming in. Surely with Van Dijk there and Gakpo as well, it should help. And it has seems unbelievable because Gravenberch looks a different player, doesn't he? And he's been absolutely brilliant. I mean, everybody played well. Alisson, 1 or 2 really good saves as well, and he's keeping clean sheets. And we all know goalkeepers like clean sheets. It's like a striker likes to score. Keepers like to keep clean sheets. It's not going. I've got to just keep a quick reaction to it. Who is your man of match today? Hit the like button, hit the share button, get your comments in. Gravenberch and Salah for me were 2 outstanding boys today, no doubt about it. Absolutely brilliant. Salah could have had another 1 or 2. Liverpool could have had another 2 or 3. Has to edge. I think Liverpool, when the 3rd goal went in 56 from Salah, I think they took their foot off the gas. I mean, they could have went for 7, but who knows? But it's all about the 3 points. It's all about getting 3 wins out of 3, 9 points 9 points in the bag, joint top with City, of course. But look, it's huge. I thought that was huge. That was a big. United aren't there though. Look. It's not like United from years ago. We drew to them last year and got beaten in the cup game last year. I don't know how we didn't win at least one of those games last year. We had chances. We seem a lot more clinical and a lot tighter at the back, which of course is huge. We're not letting in those silly goals the first 15-20 minutes anymore. That seems to be a bygone time. So we're tighter at the back and we're very clinical up front, and that points to the new slots. It also points to success, because if you're tight at the back and you're clinical up front. Now the big question is, of course, injuries. If we got 1 or 2 injuries in key areas, we'd be in trouble, but let's not worry about that. That's in the lap of the gods. And we still have Chiesa, and Jones was missing today as well. Really good quality squad. It was a quality bench. The likes of Hackbo, Darwin Núñez to come on, and as I say, Chiesa was in the stands watching on. He must be really purring and happy to see that. Imagine Chiesa coming on last 20 today. Wow, you know what I mean? We Forest Saturday week, 2 weeks time, so Forest at Anfield. We've actually a decent run of games, the next 3 or 4 league games, a really decent run of games to get points on the board, but you have to be happy with the first 3 games under the Arne Slot era. You have to be really happy. And as I say today, the 2 outstanding ones today for me was Gravenberch in midfield and Mohamed, the king of Egypt. Diaz as well was brilliant, 2 goals. He's been more clinical and he's scoring. He's doing exactly what we want to do. We've been screaming for him to do, which is put the ball in the back of the net. You know what I mean? It was a brave header. I know Sloboside nearly got on his way. 2 of them on the back post. I don't know what United's defending. It was absolutely all over the shop. He's coming into his own. Now the slot factor, says my friend. Yes, absolutely. He is absolutely the slot factor. I've said it for a fact now. Ryan Gravenberch, if he can stay fit, there's a player there under Dutch manager, he being a Dutch man himself, that he will excel. It looks like it, doesn't it? Let's hope he can stay fit, because he's becoming key for us now. He's becoming one of the main names on starting 11. I mean, wow, you know what I mean? He absolutely is. There's the ambulance. I think that's Casemiro, that ambulance gone by there, because he was absolutely shit today, wasn't he? Like he was causing 2 goals for, slipping and falling, looking for the referee to pull it back, and his legs gone. He was taken off at half time. He's all over the shot. It's not a good look for Casemiro. I think Ten Hag's in trouble too. I mean, 1 win out of 3, 2 losses, 3 points out of a possible 9 already for United. I think they've set in their next game, but that'll be tough. Southampton will be sniffing blood for that one, but very, very taxi for Casemiro, yeah. That's the police coming for Diaz after robbing Casemiro, robbing Old Trafford. Yeah, ransacked Old Trafford, but it's becoming too easy. It was real easy today, a little easier than I thought. Okay, first 15-20, United were, started fast and looked a bit energy, and but once, I think when that Trent goal was disallowed, it was over the line, and was Salah off, did it hit a hand type of thing. When that happened, Liverpool had the belief and said, look, we can cut through these. And I think from that moment on, there was only going to be one winner, and that winner, of course, was the Super Liverpool. And we deserved to win today with a better team, better squad. And wow, unbelievable. 3-0. I'll absolutely take it. I honestly think the club did not need to splurge this year. Well, I mean, they've ripped the shreds up until only Friday when the window closed. Champions League draw out, which is weird. We'll do that again. The Champions League with 8 games. Randomness home and away. That's going to be interesting. But look, we're only 3 games in. I'm not going to get carried away here either. A lot more videos to come on Dave's LFC Chat YouTube and on X, Twitter as well. So hit the like, hit the share, guys. There's going to be a lot more videos to come. But as I say, don't get carried away. We're only 3 games in. But if you would have told me 2 weeks ago that Arne Slot will win 2-0 at Ipswich, 2-0 against Brentford, and 3-0 at Trafford, not let in a goal, and not give a huge amount of chances away either. Yes, we give 1 or 2 chances away. You have to, come on. You know, what team's going to go to Old Trafford with at least 1 chance against them? So, you know, really good, tight, making mistakes, look good, look fit, look hungry. The key to me is injuries. If we can keep key players, the likes of Gravenberch, the likes of most, you know, Van Dijk, these type players, get Chiesa into the system early in another few weeks as well. And hopefully he can stay fit, because he is, wow, an absolute bonus. I think that's the key for Liverpool. I really do. Jota, the likes of Jota, stay fit. I think huge for Liverpool. Diaz continues scoring. You've Hakpo, you've Nunez off the bench. You've Chiesa coming off the bench. But those 3 coming at you last 20. I mean, it really does look good. But as I say, I'm not going to get carried away, but I'm absolutely over the moon at the moment. Absolutely over the moon. Darwin is going to find out getting into the team this year. Look, the chaoticness there. We've a lot of football. We've League Cup games to come. We've West Ham at Anfield in the League Cup. We'll probably start that game. Chiesa could make his debut in that. Who knows? We've Nottingham Forest in 2 weeks' time at Anfield. You know, we've loads of games coming. Then the Champions League. You've 8 games in the Champions League. I know it runs into January, but some tough games. We'll get plenty of football time. Gakpo will get plenty of time. You're right, he's going squad player. Yeah, absolutely. But I know Slot, we know Klopp before him didn't like talking about starting 11s. Talks about the squad, talks about the 20 plus players. The 23 players, the squad or whatever, and has it as a unit and picks certain teams for certain games. But it just looks to me that Slot likes Szoboszlai, another good game today. Gravenberch and quietly Collister did everything right. Those 3, seems to like those 3, doesn't he? It gives him solidity in midfield. It gives him energy in midfield. The press is there, and you've got that little bit that can give a lovely ball. The likes of McAllister, Szoboszlai, and Gravenberch can give lovely little balls, and you know, split balls through. And Gravenberch today was marauding over the midfield, United's midfield today. So really, really good performance today. International break, but you know, in a great place. We are in a great place, and Slot must be absolutely delighted. He has slotted in beautifully at Liverpool. But as I say, this isn't going to be long. Hit the like, hit the share. More videos to come. I'll do one midweek. We'll go back over. We'll regurgitate back over. Ten Hag must be in trouble. I mean, to lose your first 2, Brentford or Brighton last week, I know it was last minute goal, but still lose that, and then humble terminated at Old Trafford. I've seen some of the fan channels, Goldberg mad. There's a few other ones went absolutely crazy. He is in trouble. He is in trouble. But look, we only worry about Liverpool. This is a Liverpool channel. We are ace. It's early. 3 wins over 3 clean sheets. Mo Salah pouring. Hope we can get an extension into his contract. Trent too, and of course Van Dijk. Let's do those 3 contracts. Get them done before January. You know, that would be huge to get those 3 in the bag. And I'm hoping and dreaming FSG and their committee are working on those contracts, because we need those players for next year. I mean, they've so much to give still. You know, Van Dijk looked really good, even run up a sweat, to be fair. Trent looks good. He looks energized again. And Mo Salah, I mean, he could go for another 3 years, easily 3-4 years. He's super fit. The new haircut looks good, doesn't it? Or lack of hair looks good. He's aligned. He's happy. He's scoring goals. It's 3 and 3 for Salah, 2 assists again today. I mean, it's unbelievable, unbelievable stuff. He loves breaking records, as we know. But I'm not going to stay on much longer. As I say, just a great win with the Reds today. Quick reaction. 3-0 at Old Trafford. After what, 56, 57 minutes, game is over. They will leave and again. I think 15, 20,000 had left 20 minutes before the end. And we seen that happen at Old Trafford before. Remember the 5-0 a few seasons back? Oh, Liverpool, big win. It's early. 3 wins out of 3 clean sheets. 3-0 at Old Trafford. Wow. Stay safe. Talk soon. Liverpool, joint top. There's a note. but we're in a good place. Talk soon. Cheers, guys. 3-0.